Welcome back, and yes, my face mask is severely damaged and needs repairs. But today I wanted to show you this. This is a custom display case that you can easily make. And I want to show you how to make that here. Okay, so quickly, before we start, for this, I use the inside of a Play-Doh advent calendar that we had. So it's much easier to build this if you have that. And if you do have the inside of that for some reason, you can just add some quick fixes on the sides, add a backing, and add an extra little piece right there, or somewhere like that. And then you'll have this perfectly. But if you don't, let me tell you what to do. First, you'll need to make a pretty good sized strip that goes about 1¼ feet in length. Then you want to make one that is about 1 foot, and then another that is 1¼ foot. You want to then copy the 1 foot and basically make a box. What you then want to do is you want to make 4 1¼ feet boxes, I guess, or 1¼ feet strips that go up like that, and you want to actually tape them all together. Once you have the box taped together, you tape those strips inside of it, and they should be about this, I don't know, about this length away from each other, so you can fit a minifigure and their accessories pretty easily in there, or a poly bag if you have a small one. Anyway, you can then make 5 1-foot strips, or 4 1-foot strips, and this will be a little bit of a trickier part. You then want to take the strips and cut all of them into equally sized squares that are about as long as they are wide. You will then want to tape every individual square like this. If you don't want to spend your time doing that, you can actually do an alternative option. You first want to cut a slit in each of these and alternate at all 4 or 5 levels. So you want to cut a slit in there that's pretty large and would fit this. Then you want to cut a slit in this on each column here, and then you can actually slide them in, and then you can either tape or glue them to make them so they fit perfectly. That is a better alternative if you want to make it quicker and more effectively with your resources. Okay, after you do these steps and you make sure it's super sturdy and strong, you then want to add a backing. Now I used a box. It's a box as the backing, and that's basically all you need to do. Anyway, first you want to take the 2 strips off the side of the box and put the middle of the box in there. Not sponsored, but they make great boxes. You then want to put the 2 strips on the sides, making sure they don't overreach at all. And you want to make sure they are basically make it look good like this. So it has a nice backing, it doesn't overreach and overcomplicate things. Now, you then want to take the bottom of the box, or the other part of the Play-Doh box, and actually make the bottom. Now, the only reason you need a bottom is because if you're not hanging this, if you are hanging this or something, putting on a shelf, I would advise, like, maybe if it's like a permanent thing, you can like nail it in place or something, put a nail on the wall for it. But I would, if you're just putting it on like a display area on a surface, then I would advise adding the front so it doesn't fall over and ruin all your work. For this, you'll want to actually take the box, and cut it into a square. You'll then want to round off the edges on the side you intend to use, which will be facing the front where you see your minifigures. You'll then want to actually you want to tape it in place, and then add a little strip in the front, and tape that on as well. Make sure you taped it before and after you add the strip. Make sure you tape it on the front, back, sides, and anywhere until it is fully secure and is pretty good. It won't fall off. After you do this, you have a complete Lego case. And if you want to actually complete the case, as in like if you put all the figures in and you are certain you want to keep them there for a while at least, you can make little boxes that are pretty similar size to this. Like so, they're a little smaller so they can fit in and they'll stay nice and strong in there, and if they wobble they won't wiggle around, they'll just stay put. You can make the cardboard boxes and they go all the way around. Then you want to put a little piece of plastic on there. Now, if you don't have just plastic laying around, you can just use a part from like a common dessert box or something after cleaning it. Clean the box, make sure you have no residue on it so it doesn't start to, stink. And then you can just tape it on there, or glue it would actually make it look a lot better. And then place it in there. Put the figure on it, place it in there, and it'll be nice and display worthy. And it'll have a protector from like dust and stuff. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy, and by the next video, I will have a better and more well-constructed helmet. Goodbye. And of course, by that, I mean that it'll be improved. Goodbye. Again.